It's one of the biggest attractions of the National Cherry Festival. When the Navy Blue Angels come to town, there are literally hundreds of thousands of people who are here to watch their performance. Hi, I'm Mike Kent with Traverse City Tourism. We're going to talk with 3 people who had the rare opportunity to fly with the Blue Angels.
I'm still on a high from the trip, and that was 2002. We're sitting on the runway, and he's jacking the engines up, and I'm watching the meters on the dashboard, and he says, "Are you all set, John?" And then we took off down that runway and lifted off at 140 knots or something, and we went up 10,000 feet in probably 4 seconds. I've never ever witnessed, experienced, or even thought about power like that. You look at the tape later, and my face is all pressed back, and all you hear in the microphone is me going, "Incredible!"
My most remarkable memory of flying with the Blue Angels was kind of twofold. One, it was the pre-flight, right? When my kids get to be around the plane, and it was just really cool to have all these photo opportunities. But the flight itself was skyrocketing into the air at 9 Gs. It was really, really cool.
I remember as soon as we got up and the pilot leveled out the plane, and he's like, "Okay, Melissa, look out the window." And I could see the Leelanau Peninsula and Old Mission Peninsula, and I saw West Grand Traverse Bay and East Grand Traverse Bay, and I just started crying. And I will never forget this because I said, "This is my favorite place on earth. This is my home." So what surprised me the most were how calm, collective, focused, and kind the pilots were, all of them. And I remember thinking, these people love their job, they're proud, and I almost thought they were superhuman.
That pilot, he was so talented. He made that machine do whatever he wanted to, and it was just not only an impressive machine, but his skill was incredible, absolutely incredible. And you know what? He was the most humble guy I've ever met. The thing that surprised me most with the flight was how difficult it really was. I mean, physically demanding. I mean, you don't have a G suit. So that was afterwards I was like, that was cool, but I was exhausted. I came down and it was euphoric. I was, my adrenaline was running. And then, when I kind of came down from, that natural high, I was just like, all right, nap time.
They explained to you that if you don't want to pass out, you should put your hands under the straps on your thighs and pull up and go hick, 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 and the blood doesn't drain out of your head. And it works. We did it a little over 8 Gs on our turn, and it was tiring, and I was doing the hick maneuver, and I almost passed out. I had chrome vision, but I didn't. And the next morning I got up, and I hurt all over the place. My ankles hurt, my legs hurt, my toes hurt. Not just from the G-forces, but the strain of holding on to that whole experience.
I don't know if it left me with deep thoughts, but it left me with a deeper appreciation of the aptitude and the skill that it takes to operate something as advanced as that airplane was.
It made me realize, life is precious, and those certain moments that come along, you have to be able to say, I'm gonna take that. And I think just the look on my face, the emotions really say it all. And how lucky was I to be one of those people to be able to do that. I mean, it's something that I never took for granted, and I'm still so thankful for it.
I always had respect for him. Now I have a great deal of affection. Every time you see a Blue Angel and you've flown in one, you get emotional. How special is it they've moved their way into a position where they can wear that blue uniform.
When the Cherry Festival's getting, it's underway, it's early July, and you hear the sound in the distance, and you're in the middle of work or you're outside, and they're on their way. You hear them. Now when I see them, there is this feeling, this more of a connection, and think I was up there and I experienced it in a way that most people don't get to experience it, and that's something I treasure. And I have such a respect, and I can't say it enough, for the women and the men who work for them. And they're here in Traverse City. That's what makes it even more special too.